Hi everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars X-Wing Special Forces TIE Fighter. This is an expansion from Wave 9, and it's a TIE Fighter from the new Star Wars The Force Awakens movie. This is the two-seater that Finn and Poe escape in. So it's a little bit different from the standard First Order TIE Fighter that we got in the new core set and expansion pack. So we're going to go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Again, as usual, I use my kitchen shears for cutting open this package. Makes it so much easier. I know some folks use X-Acto knives, some folks tear at them with their teeth. Whatever works for you guys. Now to point out, this expansion is $14.95. Retail US, you probably find it online for a little bit cheaper. We've got our expansion pack contents, as well as the TIE Fighter Special Forces maneuver dial. Just at first glance, I'm not too impressed by that maneuver dial. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the cards, the ship, and everything else and see what we get. All right, first up, we're going to look at the cardboard you get. 2 sheets, standard stuff. Maneuver dial. There's a closer look at that new maneuver dial. All right, then we're going to take a look at the cards. Oh, look, there's an auxiliary firing arc. So just like the ARC 170, if you've seen that review, you'll know that this card is in there as well. So the TIE Fighter has a rear firing arc to represent that turret at the bottom of the TIE Fighter. All right, so let's see what we got here. We'll start with the lower guys first. So our first pilot is a Zeta Specialist, TIE Special Forces Fighter, pilot skill 3, and we get our first look at the stats for this fighter. We have 2 attack, 2 agility, or 2 defense, which is interesting because almost all TIE Fighters have 3 defense dice. So it's not quite as agile as normal TIE Fighters. 3 hull and 3 shields. They also have focus, target lock, and barrel roll, and then they have the advanced sensors slot, I think that's called, missile, and oh, maybe that's a system slot, and that's the advanced. That's the new advanced one from the new core set. So there you go. For 23 points, you can field this guy. Then we have the Omega Specialist. So this is another generic. He has elite pilot talent. So for 25 points, you can get a generic with an elite pilot talent. Not too shabby. 25 points does seem like a lot for a 2 attack ship, though. Next up, we have Backdraft. So this is the first of the named pilots. So his special ability is when attacking a ship inside your auxiliary firing arc, you may add 1 crit result. So that's not too bad at all. If only you could fly your ships backwards. And then quick draw. So this is pilot skill 9. So he's up there with Darth Vader and Wedge. Once per round, when you lose a shield token, you may perform a primary weapon attack. So this guy lets you double tap like Corn Horn. You have to be shot at to trigger it. So you lose a shield token. I guess you could lose a shield token crashing into debris or something like that as well. But interesting, 29 points, elite pilot talent as well. So there you go. That's a lot of points for a 2 attack ship and a 2 agility, a 2 defense ship. So let's see what the upgrade cards give us. All right, so here we have our upgrade cards. First one is Wired, which is when attacking or defending, if you are stressed, you may re-roll one or more of your crit results. And I think we've already had this in some expansion packs since The Force Awakens has come out. So you get one of those. Next up we have Collision Detector. When performing a boost, barrel roll, or decloak, your ship and maneuver template can overlap obstacles. When rolling for obstacle damage, ignore all crit results. Oh, okay. So this lets you barrel roll on top of asteroids and stuff like that. And it's a cool system slot. All right, very, very cool. Sensor Cluster. When defending, you may spend a focus token to change one of your blank results to a evade result. Interesting. And this is the slot that the TIE, First Order TIE, and the X-Wing, T-70 X-Wing have. That's interesting for 2 points. So you get 2 sensor clusters. Nice. Special Ops Training. So this is a title, 0 points. When attacking with your primary weapon from your primary weapon or primary firing arc, you may roll 1 additional attack die. If you do not, you may perform an additional attack from your auxiliary firing arc. Interesting. So you can either attack in your forward arc with 3 dice, or you can shoot 2 dice out your front and 2 dice out your back. Interesting. So there you go, Special Ops Training. So only 5 upgrade cards in this set. Not too bad though. All right, and here we go with the model itself. So as usual with FFG and their X-Wing lineup, the model is just downright gorgeous. Personally, I'm not sold on the white solar panels, but that's not a FFG X-Wing thing. That's an Episode 7 J.J. Abrams issue. But it's cool. It's different from a normal TIE fighter, but it's subtly so. Just glancing at it, first glance, you just think it's a normal TIE fighter. Obviously, it has a little antenna cluster here. The connections to the solar panels are a little bit more beefy. It does have a turret, but the turret doesn't move, and it's kind of hard to see because it's underneath. And the back is significantly different from a normal TIE fighter as well. So at first glance, yeah, it looks a little bit like a normal TIE fighter, but it's a little bit beefier. Remains to be seen game-wise how this is going to perform. I'm really interested in seeing if it's worth it. That's a lot of points. 25 points for the one of the generics for an Attack 2 ship. I guess you're always going to take the title card, so you're always going to have the option of 3 attack dice out the front, which is nice and better than a normal TIE fighter. But for the points cost, is it going to be worth it? Are there other Imperial ships that do this job better? I guess we'll find out. So there you go, though. That is the Imperial TIE Fighter, Special Forces TIE Fighter from Episode 7. Thanks for watching this unboxing. Please leave your comments, recommendations, thoughts down below in the comment section. If you like this, give us a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks for watching and keep on wargaming.